Hi guys, it's Luna here, welcome back to another Skyrim console mod video. Well, I'm not sure what changed in the last few days, but there were like literally 50 new mods to cover since the last video on Saturday, so I'm going to go over and try and cover as many as I can. I'm definitely not complaining, the more mods the better of course. There is a lot more out for Xbox One than there is for PS4, but I will try to add as many PS4 mods as I can. If it's only one, then I can only do one, but I will try to get equal amounts of mods for both consoles on all the videos. Anyway guys, I'm not going to waste any time, and we can just try to get through as many of these mods as possible. I think we might even have 3 videos today if I have enough time to do so. Our first mod is called Better Sleep, a simple mod that incentivizes sleep. So in other words, it gives you a reason to actually sleep now. So the mod author made this mod. In vanilla Skyrim, you get Rested, which gives you 5% skill rate, Well Rested gives you 10% skill rate, and Lover's Comfort gives you 15% skill rate. With this mod, when you're rested, you get 5% skill rate and 5% health, stamina, and magicka regeneration for 12 hours. Well Rested gives you 10% for skill rate and health, stamina, and magicka regeneration. And finally, Lover's Comfort gives you 15% for all of those things. So if you're looking for a mod that improves sleeping, then check out this mod. Next up, we have the Craftable Nightingale Mask. This adds a craftable Nightingale mask to the miscellaneous section at the forge. It requires you to have ebony smithing, it's made with 1 void soul and 1 ebony ingot. The same goes for tempering as well, you need the same amount of things. It has no enchantment, so you can add your own ones, and it may cause some clipping depending on what you're wearing and what race you are as well. It's a really simple mod, it should be compatible with any other armor mod that you have. It just allows you to craft the Nightingale mask that you already get in game at the forge. Immersive Traveling doesn't completely remove fast traveling, but treats it like a commodity. Basically, you can fast travel once per day now, and here is how it works. It all starts in Riverwood inside the Sleeping Giant Inn, in the room on the right hand side where you find a tomb, travel guide on the table, and a travel bag which is under the table. Use the tomb travel guide to kick off the mod. While you are indoors, you are entirely unaffected by the mod. While you are outdoors, you will have the following effects. Vigilance. You are not prepared to freely travel a long distance. The vigilance effect will apply while you are outdoors and renders you unable to wait or fast travel when you are outdoors. The travel bag acts like a white vial. When you use the travel bag, it grants you an active effect that temporarily pauses the effect of the mod and allows you to fast travel as normal. Travel bag is a potion that will be immediately replaced by the miscellaneous item travel bag upon consumption. After 24 hours, the travel bag will be replaced by a full travel bag, and you can use it again to fast travel. So essentially, the mod allows you to only fast travel once per day. With this mod, you can impose a fast travel restriction upon yourself without being too harsh. Fast travel is an option available to you, but only occasionally, so you have to think about when it's best to use it. You also have to actively enable it. The end result should be a much more immersive and satisfying experience in-game. Next up, we have Tyre's Sword. This mod adds a few variants of Tyre's Sword to the world of Skyrim. The sword has a subtle worn look, but the reflection makes it seem as though it's still well maintained. The mod adds a one-handed sword, a two-handed sword, and a dagger for you to craft at the forge, and all the stats are around the same as Skyforge variants. It uses the steel crafting recipe to make them as well. So of course, you can find them at the steel category at the forge. You can refine and enchant any of the weapons as well. So a simple but awesome looking sword mod. Next up, we have Moldy's Improved Loot. This mod aims to give Skyrim's loot system a more realistic, lore-friendly, and diverse feel. So here is what the mod adds. The Imperials and Stormcloaks are more diverse sets of armor on them. Daedric armor and weapons have been removed from the loot list, so no longer will mere mortals have their hands on weapons of the gods. Dwarven armor and weapons have been removed from the loot list as well, and now only found in Dwemer ruins. To compensate for this, value has been raised as well as the armor rating. Some items have been renamed and added to the loot list, so more variety of armor and weapons are found on enemies. Vendors now have twice as much gold. Gold is no longer found on all animals and Falmer, because why the hell would a bunch of wolves and cave dwellers have gold on them? Hole guards have a wider selection of helmets on them, and finally Dawnguard and Dragonborn weapons and armor have been put into the Skyrim loot list. So overall, a really cool change to the loot list in-game. Our final mod is called Automatic Item Storage. The mod allows you to easily and dynamically add auto storage to any container in the game and create your own custom storage list for each container to store exactly what you want inside of them. It's flexible and compatible with pretty much any mod, and also with any mod that adds new items into the game. The mod is designed to be easy and clean to install, so you can try it worry-free. Just make sure that you uninstall it properly using the instructions that the mod gives you. So here are some of the features that the mod has. Auto storage allows you to turn any container into an auto storage container quickly and easily. Storage keep, you don't have to store every item in your item list, you can choose to keep a certain amount of each item. Custom lists allows you to create your own custom auto storage item list for each container so it stores exactly what you want and nothing else inside of it. Saved custom list, you can save a custom item list and easily load it to a different container. Preset lists, there are a few preset lists that give you a starting point for your custom list. Workstation link, you can link a workstation to any container and it will retrieve the items that match its item list for you when you use it and return them when you're finished. So in order to get the mod started, after you install the mod and load a save, you'll receive the special fish. Place the fish in any container to add auto storage to it, and there's an in-game tutorial as well, as it should be pretty easy to figure out how to use everything. You just click on any container once to open it, you put the fish inside, and then you can either click once to open the container, or click twice on the container to open up the menu settings, and you can change all the different stuff if you want to. Well guys, there we have it, 6 awesome mods for you to download and try out if you like the look of them in the video. If you did enjoy, like, comment and subscribe. I'll be back later with another video, possibly 2 more videos today, as there were so many and I feel like I should get through them all, but I might not have time for that. But there will be at least 1 more video out later on. So until then guys, stay awesome, and I will see you all next time.